We are transitioning from the High Line into the Meatpacking District. As you can see, these old meatpacking places. This is Yves Saint Laurent. Pretty fancy store here. Many years it was empty. Artists would hang their work outside here because ahead of me is the Whitney Museum. Also fairly new, actually. It's just a few years been built here. But let's go take a look around. Here's still another fun parts of New York. Always some kind of construction going on. I think that's the old that restaurant over there. A lot of people gathered late night. I believe it was Laurent. Just another little meatpacking building. Fancy restaurant now. So here's the theme. Fancy stores, maybe some galleries, and fancy restaurants. Well, there used to be meatpacking. Nothing but meatpacking. I believe there's a hotel over there. Coming up on a Bell Staff, coming up on a very, very well-known establishment, meatpacking. It was around the corner. They lost the building, and now they have relocated it. Exactly the same restaurant as it was, Pastis. Quite a scene in there. Let's sit by the bar. Old French bistro style, but as I said, they were somewhere else before, and they just recreated it exactly. I think they were around the corner here. All of these buildings have been redone. Hermes, yeah. You need money around here. I know New York's expensive, but when you get into these very high-end brands, like I said, over there is the Village, West Village, Horatio Street. I did sell an apartment over there years ago. We have like cobblestone streets here. Beautiful little old building. People get impatient. It's not exactly a highway. Fort Gansevoort. Gansevoort's a little Dutch name, Dutch street. Name from back in the day. This is Serafina. There are a few Serafinas around the city. There are no lights here. Everything's stop signs. And it's jammed. So anybody who thought to drive here, not a good idea. Hotel in here. Lucid. There's a showroom for cars. The Gansevoort Hotel with a pool on top. Great for parties. I think this is where they had Pastis before. A lot of very high-end stores, restaurants. Very exciting. Traffic jam. Maybe they'll stop honking soon. Christopher Butt here, bringing you a little bit of the Meatpacking District, an old industrial area again that was famous for meat. And if you were wondering what kind of meat, these were all shops where they wholesale sold meat. This whole area, which is now a little too fancy. Now we're going to keep walking here, despite all the honks. This is a hotel, furniture showroom. It's like very unique and building, old with new. That's the hotel up there, Gansevoort, the Hotel Gansevoort. Sephora. Where do you not have Sephora? Well, we're still in the Meatpacking District. Christopher Butt with the Corcoran Group. I know sometimes people ask me, I'd like to live in the Meatpacking District. Not a lot of apartments around here. We can go into the next area, which is the Village. That's very close. Or Chelsea, right up north there. So behind me is the West Village. Another video. Ahead of me is Chelsea. We'll be having a video on that soon. To live in the Meatpacking District itself, not that easy. There's a very fancy club called the, what is it called? The Hudson Club. And we've got some nice restaurants here. Looks like they're doing their local Law 11 here, or some kind of construction. Not a tall enough building for local law. Coffee shop extended over here, Kubrick. I think there's an art space below. Beautiful little coffee shop back there. It's a bar and seating area in the back. Wines, cheeses, coffee. That's Kubrick. This is a Mexican restaurant. Dos Caminos. And just like that, we come to the end of the Meatpacking District. Behind me is the Apple Building. That's right above the Meatpacking District. That's heading up into Chelsea. And behind me is a Mexican restaurant. We walk up these cobblestone streets to the west, the Hudson River, the High Line that we just traversed, and Whitney Museum. So all these neighborhoods sort of blend into each other as we check them out. So the Meatpacking District, it's a micro neighborhood in the sense that it's not very big. Also, not a lot of people live in the Meatpacking District. It's not much in terms of apartment housing. It's mostly restaurants, hotels, clubs, fancy retail outlets, nightlife for sure. But if you want to live near it, there's Chelsea, there's the West Village. Christopher Butt for the Corcoran Group. Follow, subscribe to see more videos. Like I said, they're all intertwined with each other in this area especially. And let me know if you need an apartment to buy, to rent, to sell here, maybe anywhere else in the country, different parts of the world sometimes. We can help.